From the historic capital of open-wheel racing, Indianapolis, Indiana, it's USAC Unleashed. And now, stumping the loud pedal, ripping the lip, and letting her eat, here are your hosts, Dirty Dan and the Photo Man.
Hey, USAC Unleashed radio listeners, this is Dirty Dan. We got a special little project here for you, man. Call it bonus bacon or whatever you want to call it. But we're going to try to do this with all the races that we attend this year. We're going to try to bring you all the winners of the heat races, as well as the B mains and the top three in the features. And we managed to accomplish that at the No Way Out 40 at Brownstown Speedway on Sunday. And this is what we put together, man. So grab you a nice ice-cold adult beverage, sit back, and take a listen to this. We'll be right back with Bryan Clauson, your Heat 1 winner, right after this commercial.
Walker Racing Promotions is a public relations team determined to grow and expand your name in the world of racing while guiding your image and car to the top. We use multiple different techniques from press releases, social media pages, and websites to boom your team or company ahead of the rest. Whether it be your normal race team wanting a sponsorship proposal or full-blown touring series needing PR help, Walker Racing Promotions can cover it all. Head to WalkerRacingPromotion.com to learn more on how you can expand your PR program with Walker Racing Promotions.
Hey, USAC Unleashed radio fans, here we are, Brownstown Speedway for the No Way Out 40, and we are standing here with the very first heat winner in the 410 non-wing sprint cars here in Indiana in the 2014 season. Bryan Clauson, how you doing tonight, BC?
All right, doing well. Got off to a good start here early on and set ourselves up better than anybody else for the feature. So starting on the pole, we're excited. Our Chevrolet Performance curb car's been strong. I think we might need to get a little bit better to hang with the Bradys. They look pretty strong in their heat races, but Bob East, Brad Mariscotti, all the boys have gone to work on her and hopefully get her dialed in for 40 tonight.
That'll work, man. Now, what do you think? What are you thinking? Are you thinking high line, low line, or you think it's going to slick off from top to bottom? What's some of the thought process?
Well, it's going to be slick, and I think it's going to seem like over the years here, it moves around throughout the race. It had a tendency to start on the bottom, then the top, make a big run, and then some years by the end it's back on the bottom, and others it evens out. So it'll be interesting. Obviously, kind of in the catbird seat there early on. Obviously starting on the pole, I think I'm going to be committed to the bottom there, first lap or so, and see, kind of see what Brady and the cars around me are doing, and if I need to move my line, or hopefully be out front and never see them.
Now we're hearing a little bit of talk about the difference in Brownstown this year, right there off 2 and down the back straightaway. You seeing any difference there at all?
It kind of seems like same old Brownstown to me. It's a little bit harder to get off the back straightaway there. It seems like it's cupped a little bit more, and we're seeing a couple guys get the right rear hung off there in the heat races. It wasn't near as much of an advantage as it was in the years before. You had a tendency to be able to run way out there, but at the same time, with the little bit extra cup there, it helps you drive down the back straightaway too. So, I haven't really had to deal with it either way because I haven't hung the right rear off there yet, but maybe it'll slow Brady short down. That'll help. All
right, there you have it. All right, Rich, TJ, you can take the handcuffs and binders off Bryan now, man. We're done talking to him. So that was Bryan Clauson here at Brownstown No Way Out 40, and we'll be back right after this. Hey, racers, you know the amount of time and effort you put in at the shop getting your bullet ready to do battle is huge. Shouldn't the way you look when you climb out of that sick-looking ride in victory lane be just as important? Well, hell yeah, it should. Turn Noah's Shell Shock Custom Helmet Painting loose on a custom lid designed just for you. Join the Shell Shock list of racers like Ryan Briscoe, Joey Saldana, Christopher Bell, Matt Crafton, Bud Kading, Dominic Selzy, Kenny Rutz, Spud Allen, Joey Coulter, and many, many more. Go to www.shellshockpaint.com or give them a call at 704-929-8545 and join the Shell Shock list of champions today. Follow Shell Shock on Twitter at Shell Shock Co. and be sure to check out the full Shell Shock gallery on Facebook at Shell Shock. And remember, only the best wear the SS. Hey, USAC Unleashed radio fans, Dirty Dan hanging out No Way Out 40 at Brownstown. Sitting here talking to heat race winner Brady Bacon. How you doing, brother?
Good, yeah, our car was really good. The track was really, really slick. pretty early, so we've kind of been working over the off season to get better on tracks like that, and I think we've gotten there. We were good at Ocala when it was slick, and we were good in that heat race, and it was a pretty tough heat too, so hopefully we can carry that on to the future.
And as people can hear out there, B-Main's rolling off right now, so I'm sure you want to get up there and watch that, so we'll hurry up here. What are you thinking about the feature? Top, bottom? You think it's going to slick off, top, bottom, lines, the change here at Brownstown, anything?
Yeah, it can't get much slicker than it is right now. They have listed some track prep they might do, so we'll just have to keep an eye on it and see what they have planned, and maybe watch, make sure it doesn't take rubber or something.
That'll work. All right. Any last thoughts before you get ready to line up for this feature, brother?
No, just go out there and do my job, I guess.
Now, you win this thing, you get to come back on the radio show again Tuesday night, right?
Yeah.
All right, man. There you have it. Brady Bacon at No Way Out 40 here at Brownstown. We'll be right back right after this.
Got a high-performance racing engine? Then pushing these engines to the limit often sacrifices reliability. ProGlide Coatings will let your oil do its job to the best of its ability. By reducing friction on the rotating assembly in your engine, reliability can be restored. Applying ProGlide Coatings to internal parts, main and rod bearings, cranks, cams, pistons, rings, and even cylinders will improve reliability as well as add unimaginable performance. Reducing metal-to-metal contact with ProGlide Coatings can have profound results, making your engine not only perform better, but give you or your engine builder peace of mind. For more information about these or our industrial applications, go to www.proglidecoatings.com or to call at 570-204-2544.
Hey, USAC Unleashed radio fans, Dirty Dan. I finally made it to Brownstown for the No Way Out 40, and guess what? All my questions about Brady's line around this track got answered in his heat race, man. You checked out on him, brother?
Yeah, it was it's definitely different from what it has been, previous years, but I still do what I do, here. It's just a little bit different. I can't really let it run off, like I did before. I kind of got to backpedal almost a little bit to keep it on the racetrack, but it's still a momentum thing for me, and that's the only reason I do it. We're gonna have to keep up with the racetrack, because it's I'm afraid it's gonna wear out, and we ain't able to go that far off, like we used to in the past. And the bottom's probably gonna be the best way around, which is not exactly my cup of tea here, but we'll see.
Well, let me ask you about that, because, you are known as, for lack of a better term, the Highline Hustler around here, man. You put it up top shelf and let her eat. But, we know about the Ocala deal, and I'm looking at the brace on your hand. Any problems there? This is your first time back in the car since, right?
Yeah, this is the first time back. It's I got the cast off Monday, and they still said it was a little bit cracked. It wasn't completely healed, but I put this support thing on, and I didn't have no trouble there in Hot Labs qualifying or heat race. I can't really pulled out of gear very well with it, so I got to take my hand underneath the steering wheel and pull it out of gear, but it's been so far so good. I'm left-handed, so I actually drive with my left hand, believe it or not, so it's kind of not really been a bother to me yet, but we'll see. 40 laps is a lot of laps.
Well, that's what I was getting ready to say. You've been up here, have you tried to bottom out with the hand and everything? I hate to make a big deal out of this, Brady, but people want to know, man.
Yeah, no, I haven't tried the bottom out really, and I actually hope not to. I don't know what it is about this place. Like at Bloomington, other places we go, I can run the bottom like no other, and I'm, good at running the bottom there. But here, I think from the modified days, I carry so much momentum in the corners and off the corners that I never can get myself to slow down to run down there. So it's just a matter of finding the moisture, on the top and running it. And that's why I've always ran off the racetrack, because I know there's moisture there. But, now I don't think you can do that very well. Like I said, if it gets so slick from the top to bottom, then it ain't gonna be no big deal. We can kind of all run where we want to run. But if it gets where there's just a little bit of moisture on the bottom, you got to look out for guys like Chase Briscoe and Jordan Kinzer and a lot of them guys that are really good here at running around the bottom. So it's just trying to hopefully for 40 laps, we can hang on there. I start on the front row, so I don't know what's going to happen. It's kind of sucks about starting on the front. You just kind of pick your own pace, but I think we'll be all right.
I think we're going to see. I think top 5 tonight. Of course we want to see the win, man. We know you want to win here too. We got to get you scheduled for the show here pretty soon, brother.
Yeah, that'd be pretty exciting.
All right, man. There you have it, Brady Short, and the arm's looking pretty good, man. So we'll be right back right after this.
6B Apparel gives you the winning look at 6B Apparel, our award-winning design team gives your team style on or off the track. It's not too late to call 6B Apparel now. You could be the best dressed crew at your next race or trade show. And for you smaller teams, 6B Apparel has no minimum on orders, so you can get the same look the big teams like Feld Motorsports, Lucas Oil Products, and more do at a great price. Call 6B Apparel now at 702-587-3313. That's 702-587-3313. Or log on to 6bapparel.com.
Hey, USAC Unleashed fans, we are completing our record tonight with the final heat race winner from the No Way Out 40 here at Brownstown, Mr. Madman Robert Blue. What's up, brother?
How are you, man?
You know, I'm all right. You all right?
Yeah, this is a lovely racetrack, and takes a lot of patience, and that I don't have a whole lot of, so we're going to try and downshift this thing a little bit, and be one lane putting right around the bottom, more than likely, unless Brady Short just goes out there and rails us on the top. We start fourth, and should have won one here a few years ago, so we kind of have an idea on what we need to do, but you know, it's a new race car. Maxim Chassis just got it to us last week, or Friday night, and we didn't get it done until about 1:30 this afternoon. I've got a full-time day job. I work for Scott Ronk and Parker Price Miller, and I was supposed to have the week off. I took them down to Tulsa, Port City last week and run midgets, and worked so busy that my week off didn't happen, just because if I ain't hauling stuff back and forth to Subaru, they ain't making any money, and nobody's paychecks are going to get cashed. So they got it all on my shoulders between that and the race cars. So whatever it takes to get everything done, and last minute thrash to get this thing done. And so far, it's like my old orange car before it got crashed. And Maxim Chassis is a UMAX that Dan Musselman and Chuck Merrill and Karen at Maxim Chassis gave us, and I mean, this thing is phenomenal. So hopefully we can make something happen out of this thing tonight.
Now, during the heat race, man, we've seen a little bit of defensive driving a little bit. I mean, you was pretty much committed top shelf, and you come down there a couple times, you know, there towards the end. Were you protecting, or were you just searching?
Well,
I was going to ask you, bro.
Oh, yeah. Well, the biggest thing is I built that car for Aaron Farney. I got them started in sprint car racing last summer, and I built the first car, and he crashed it, and we built that one at the end of last year, and it's identical to mine. They wanted the best you can have. It's probably, I'll be honest with you, it's a nicer piece than mine ever thought about being, because it's all brand new, and you know, they just put a fresh Dawn Out underneath the hood for tonight, and you know, obviously he's got a lot more patience than I do, coming from the mini sprints where it's slow and smooth as it wins the race, and you know, I like to rail the top, and you know, balls out, and whatever happens, and we'll figure it out later, kind of attitude. But you know, it's one of them deals to where, you know, I saw him rolling the bottom. I know that he's good on the bottom. Anybody can go to Eldora for run a 12-lap B main or something and still have tits on the tire. Definitely has some throttle control.
Got some throttle control on that right foot, huh?
Oh yeah. So you know, it's just one of the deals where I had a feeling if anybody was going to get by me, it was probably going to be him. And you know, on the cautions, they were saying that Stockton wasn't moving anywhere, if anything, backwards. So you know, I had an idea that he would probably be coming. He didn't get riled up very often, and he got spun out on the first lap. So he does even keel most of the time, but I figured that would fire him up. So he got up in the seat a little harder than normal, and made it happen. So you know, I helped him get that thing set up over there. So I know that he'll be good tonight. He'll start 8th, and you know, I'm just trying to, you know, there aren't very many people nobody wanted to help me when I was, you know, 16, 17, 18 at all. You have to learn on your own, and I don't think that was right. So, you know, I'm doing whatever I can to help them and Parker Price, and whatever it takes to help this next generation, because if everyone doesn't help everyone, it's in some way, there ain't going to be any racing left.
I agree with you 100%, man. I know I'm holding you up, and you're getting your tear-offs ready, getting ready to fly out for the A-main here, man.
We'll do whatever we got to do. Hopefully we can get this Dawn Out Racing engines, Maxim Chassis, Hinchman Racing Uniform, Butler Built Seats, and you know, all the product sponsors, Lucas Oil, Kaiser Wheels, Rossi Feed and Grain, Manville Motorsports, Vinny DePalma Motorsports, all the guys that help us get this thing to the racetrack night in, night out, because my weekly paycheck at H&R Industrial doesn't cut it. So, you know, we're just trying to run up front every night. We got to finish these races to keep going. So we already junked one at the beginning of the year. So it's one of the deals to where I got to finish, and to keep going, it cost me 10 grand from the last crash. So that's about half a year's paycheck for me. So
You better go out here and win this one tonight then.
Yeah, I got an oil pump going bad on my motor, so hopefully we can win one tonight because one of them are about $1,500.
All right, that'll work, man. You know the winners of the races get to come on the show that week, so go out there and put it in victory lane. We'll get you on Tuesday night. There you have it. Madman Robert Ballou here at No Way Out 40 at Brownstown Speedway. We'll be right back with some more USAC Unleashed Radio right after this.
Ever wonder what keeps the USAC Unleashed radio team fired up besides their passion for racing? Crack open a can of the best tasting energy drink on earth, Liquid Nitro. Liquid Nitro products are infused with nothing but the finest ingredients, including 3 herbs and 2 B vitamins to give you the best quality energy drink your body can handle. Liquid Nitro Regular, Liquid Nitro Low Carb, and Liquid Nitro Tropical Storm energy drinks contain a blend of herbs and vitamins that produce clean energy without the crash or aftertaste and without those harmful side effects. Also, check out their line of Liquid Nitro Shooters, a 3-ounce exotic berry flavored energy shot that tantalizes your taste buds. And hey guys, you might be interested in their Liquid Nitro Fuel for Passion. It's an all-natural energy shot with a proprietary blend that helps us men feel, well, more productive. Check out their Facebook page at Liquid Nitro Beverages Midwest or their website at nitrobeverages.com. Real energy, no bull. Liquid Nitro.
Hey, USAC Unleashed Radio fans. Here I am, Dirty Dan, No Way Out 40 again with the B-Main #1 winner, Mr. Hunter Schuerenberg. How you doing tonight, Hunter?
Pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing all right, man. You don't sound too fired up.
No, we're all right. We just as slick as a racetrack is, I don't really think it's going to matter where you start. As long as the car is pretty good, we'll be fine.
Going to be huggy pole out there, or are you going to try to look around out there?
I honestly don't know. I think the track will get so slow, and everybody will get so bottled up on the bottom that you might be able to move around a little bit. I don't think you're going to be able to rim ride, but I think you might be able to carry momentum through the middle or something like that if you're tight enough. But it could be huggy pole, it may not be.
Is it going to be one of them nights you need to put the solid bumper on the front and maybe use it a little bit to get moved around?
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna take a lot of patience. It's gonna be a slow moving race. You know, it won't be quite so much like last year here. Probably 2 years ago, the track was really, really slow, and you just got to be real patient and real easy. And really, you're better off just to wait for guys to make mistakes.
Now, you guys are out here. You guys are out there thrashing on the car, and I actually pulled you away where they was grinding the tire. Care to give us any input, any thoughts, or some things that you're doing to the car, getting ready for this A?
We're really just kind of throwing the kitchen sink at it. I mean, as deep as we start, you don't have anywhere to go but forward, so you just try a whole lot of things. And we were planning on testing today if we were going to do this race yesterday. So now, not that we really wanted to, but since we're in the back, it's just kind of a test session, and
it's a paid test session.
It can, yeah, and it can play into your favor. The guys up front, sometimes they won't gamble as much, and if you gamble and it works, and you're a lot better, then sometimes you're better off. So we'll see what happens, but yeah, we're just kind of trying to knock some of the new off of that tire that we're putting on the car and see what happens.
All right, there you have it. Hunter Schuerenberg here at No Way Out 40 getting ready to line up for the A-Main, and we'll be back with some more USAC Unleashed Radio right after this.
Hey racers, are you struggling with your shock package in your quarter midget, micro, midget, sprint, or super modified? Then check out Infinity Shock. Infinity Shocks has the latest available technology and is ahead of the market today with their Infinitune isolation piston. Give Infinity Shocks a call today at 765-865-1073 and tell AJ that you want to join racers like Shane Cottle, Frank Flood, Steven Schuerenberg, Robert Ballou, Shane Cochran, and Thomas Meserole in Victory Lane. Infinity Shocks, home of 300-plus A-Main wins in 2013, including 3 Golden Drillers from the Tulsa Shootout, the Donnie Ray Crawford Memorial, and the Oklahoma Micro Nationals, just to name a few. For personalized tech service, give AJ a call at Infinity Shocks at 765-865-1073. Don't be like the competition, be the competition. Infinity Shocks.
Hey, this is Dirty Dan with USAC Unleashed Radio. Caught up with a bulldozer, Bradley Sterrett. He picked up a B-Main #2 win, I think it was. I just butchered that, Bradley, but won't you correct me, bulldozer?
Yeah, it was the second B-Main.
Second B-Main picked up the win, man. What are you looking at? The track, man. Huggy pole.
Yeah, it's real slick tonight. We kind of expected that coming into tonight, and they watered the racetrack right before our heat race, and we were tight, so we loosened the race car up for the heat race, and it just blew right off. So we ended up getting 5th in the heat, just one spot out of the transfer, and had to run the B, and ended up picking up the win in the B. So
now they got us on hustle format right now, man, trying to get this in. I don't know. There's talk that they're going to make some changes to the track. Don't know what it is. Don't know if it's even true, man. You know how these rumors get started. But you're busy making some changes on the car. What are you looking for in this A main?
We're just tightening the race car up. This racetrack's very known for getting real slick, and right now it is real slick. We're having problems getting up off the corner and getting side bite. And if we can get that, I think we can get up through the field with 40 laps.
I believe you can, man. Hell of a hole right there in 3. You kind of back to the modified days for feeling there for a minute, wasn't it? There towards the end of that B.
Yeah, I was definitely running in there pretty hard. I knew someone was kind of close to me, but we just kept running hard, and I knew I only had a couple laps left, and that hole just keeps getting bigger and bigger. But there's no way around it. You just got to run it. The racetrack's so slick above it, you just got to run through it.
Just got cowboy up, nut up, and get through there. Elbows up, brother.
You're damn straight.
All right, man, there you have it. Bulldozer Bradley Sterrett. He B-Main number 2 winner here at No Way Out 40 at Brownstown Speedway, and we'll be back with some more USAC Unleashed Radio right after this.
Hey racers, are you looking for an edge in your training program to put you over the top? Well, check out Racer's Edge Supplements. Racer's Edge Supplements are the best racing supplements in the business. Whether you need more energy to get you through your day, better concentration, or a weight loss supplement that will help you get lighter and go faster, Racer's Edge Supplements is what you need. With 9 products currently available and more on the way, Racer's Edge Supplements will be all you need to get you through your season. Visit us online at racersedgesupplements.com. That's racersedgesupplements.com. Racer's Edge Supplements, the edge you need to get you to victory lane.
Hey, this is Dirty Dan Smith here at the No Way Out 40, standing in victory lane with your 3rd place finisher, Mr. Brady Short. What do you think, Brady?
Not quite the finish I wanted, but the racetrack being different, I just couldn't. I was trying that top so hard, and I just couldn't get anything to work there at the end.
You were, man. You committed to the top the whole race. You stayed up there. Down the back straightaway with about probably 10 to go, man. You got kind of squirrely there, man. It put me on the edge of my tiptoes.
Yeah, it was that's why when he got around me there for a second, I was trying so hard to find some grip, to get around Clauson. There was nothing. You can't do nothing to get up there, so I was just driving my heart out, trying to win the thing, either that or not finish. But I'd rather win the thing. So
there you go. All right, man. Who's writing the checks and who's making this all happen for you, Brady?
I got to thank the Put-Off family. This is all their deal, and they're behind me 100%. And I know they're going to be happy for a 3rd. I know it's not what we wanted, but after what I started, down in Florida, we'll take this.
No doubt, man. I guess the arm held up, huh?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
All right, there you have it. Brady Short finishing 3rd in the 2014 No Way Out 40, man. Thanks a lot, Brady.
Thanks for having me.
All right, here we are back on USAC Unleashed Radio. No Way Out 40, standing here in victory lane with your runner-up finisher, the Stash, John Stanbrough. How you doing tonight, brother?
I'm good. Wish we could have got one more spot, but hey, all in all, we went forward, and that's positive. And we'll just we were off just a little bit, but we'll keep working at it. And I know Mike and I will put this thing in the circle. I hope many times this year. So we just keep working at it.
Now I'll tell you what, with the run you guys had in Florida, it's night and day difference tonight. I mean,
well, it wasn't that we were bad in Florida. It's just that we had a little bit of bad luck. So as far as luck goes, yes, big improvements. But the car was always underneath of me, and it was tonight. We were just like I said, I think maybe the right rear sealed over after that 1st or 2nd yellow, and I just couldn't get the car to go forward after that. But we're right there, and we're gonna knock the door down several times this year.
I have no doubt in that. Thanks a lot, John. Who do you need to thank for all this?
Well, besides Mike Dutcher and all of the team, MP Environmental come on board with us this year, Richard Griffin Propane and Indiana Underground, Terry Riggs, and Woodland Auto Display, and I've got so many sponsors on the side of this car, but AED Motorsports Products and CSI Shocks and Hoosier Tire and just everybody that's come on and helped us. I appreciate it. I can't go through all of them and remember them all, but hopefully by a few weeks into the season I'll be able to remember them all.
There you have it, your runner-up finisher at Brownstown at No Way Out 40, John Stanbrough. Hey, USAC Unleashed fans, I caught up with him again. Your 2014 winner of the No Way Out 40 here at Brownstown, Indiana, BC Bryan Clauson.
Yeah, thanks. It's a great run for us, a great way to kind of kick off the Midwest part of the season here. really proud of my Chevrolet Performance Curb Record team. They worked hard all winter to make this thing better. We kind of hit our stride about August of last year, really, and started becoming the car to beat every night. And these guys worked hard to even improve our program from there. So a lot of hard work from Brad Mayer, Scotty, Bobby, everybody at Tony Sterrett Racing, and happy it's paying off here early on.
No doubt, man. Hey, I was standing down there in turns 1 and 2, and man, you were all off the throttle. The car sounded like it was going to die. How hard was it running out here on this slick track like that?
It's tough. You had to be really, really patient. I felt like the slower I went, the faster I went. The slower I tried to go, the faster lap time I got, and real easy to overdrive tonight. Brady made a couple runs at us on the outside there. I heard John moving around a little bit, but our car just kept getting better and better the longer the run went, and I knew it was going to be tough for them to make a power move around the outside of us. So just tried to hit our marks for 40 and got her done.
It worked, man. Hey, Chivy's getting used to Victory Lane now.
Yeah, she likes getting her picture taken and all the bones she gets next week when we get our paycheck. So she loves it. It's cool having her around, and it's fun. Kind of brings a little bit of fun for everybody. It's when we have a bad run, Chevy's there to cheer us up. So she gets to share in the good runs with us.
That'll work. I got Cutter at home, and that's the way I feel, man. Always. All right, we're gonna let Bryan go, man, so he can get out of here, and he is going to be on the show with us this week. So we'll have an extended interview with him on USAC Unleashed Radio this week. Thanks a lot for hanging out tonight. This is Dirty Dan Smith with USAC Unleashed Radio. I don't know where the hell Photo Man Rich Foreman or TJ Crawford is. So with that, I'm out of here. Thanks for hanging with us tonight.
USAC Unleashed is a copyrighted production of Performance Motorsports Network.com, a member of the Scorpion Radio Group, Inc., and may not be rebroadcast, replicated, or saved in any media without the explicit written permission of PMN. Check out our Facebook page, USAC Unleashed Radio Show, or our section on the PMN website. The opinions expressed on this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect those of the management and ownership of either PMN or Scorpion Radio Group, Inc. Be listening next week as we rev it up with USAC Unleashed, exclusively on the Performance Motorsports Network.